I thought we need to go rolling on the Reaver. On the Reaver? Okay, let's... Yeah, I'm a freak. Okay, around here it says something like that. Reaver. So, I'm not a griever. I just got a Reaver. And, you can get them in so many different iterations. So, I mean, you can get this in bronze, you can get this in black, you can get this in gray. You can just get it. Just get it, because we're going back to the future, right? We're going back in time, actually. When we knives, remember this? I know it's ancient days, many, many generations ago, when the world was young. We knives made big knives, okay? I've got a couple back in my cabinet. And this one is, is atonement that they are making for making so many kind of medium to small knives recently. So it's about time they got their act together. 4-inch blade. Now we're talking me Hardee's. Not quite 9 inches overall length. What? But 8.75. Okay, let's call it 8.8. 20.5 centimeters. But look at that blade length. When's the last time you saw a wee knife with a blade like that? Blade length. Over 100 milliometers. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm digging it because this reminds me of the old... Remember when they had the stars, on the hardware, and then you had to have that special little tool and stuff? Wasn't that maddening? That was something that did need to change. 13.5 millimeters, 0.53. Not that fat. 0.15. Hold on. 3.9, almost 4 millimeter blade stock. There you go. There's the Wee Knife Company I remember. What do you think? I mean, you ready for them to get back and party a little bit? Oh. Hold on. Yeah, me too. I mean, there's that. I don't get this. They really don't need that, but okay. Check it out. See what this? We certify. Oh no, this is to certify. You can't. We certified that we would be redundant, wouldn't it? But the Wee Knife Reaver gray handle. What Reaver? It's like one of those Raiders back in the Middle Ages or something like that. But whatever. Serial number 88 out of 260 is genuine and authentic. So there's 260, probably of this color. Where'd you go, buddy? Of that color. Okay. And then 8.84. Okay. CPM S35VN. So they're kind of going back on the steel too. But okay, I'm good with that. Titanium screws. 4.13 ounces. So, I mean, it's a limited and numbered edition. That's the only way I roll. I either have an $18 knife or a limited edition, beautiful specimen of cutlery hood. And so there's this, and microfiber cloth that matters right there, isn't it? That's nice. And then, of course, you get 2 pockets in your pouch. 2 pockets in case you need a companion, for your Reaver to hang around with when they're out partying on the town. And I'll tell you what, you want to go partying on the town? Take your Reaver with you. Don't fear the Reaver. Oh, that wasn't even right to them, was it? Don't. Okay, but is that some blade length? Come on. You got to cut something now, right? LTK, you don't cut something, I'm going to cut you. And what a pathetic piece of paper for cutting. You know what? It's all right, but it's not scary sharp. It's kind of factory standard sharpness, so... man, I wish I just enjoyed you know, doing mirror edges on knives so much, but I don't. I'm kind of, I want to ride the Harley, but I don't want to wash it and detail it and all that shit. And so here I am. I like to bring the blade from sharp to butter, but I don't want to take it back to sharp because I got to sit down and focus with my sharpener system. So, yeah, okay. Now I'm lazy that way. But yeah, I mean, it's sharp enough for right now. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Look at the little, you know, kind of stylistic details on here. Pocket clip is just kind of a very simple affair thing, but they've done a little milling there. Backspacer's pretty involved, isn't it? And I guess this is where you're going to pop your lanyard through back in here. And then kind of some jimping on the backspacer, jimping on the top of the blade, a little bit of fuller here. Titanium, supposedly, hardware. You know, in here we've done like milled, you know, an area in here, almost like a fuller on the handle. And then some multi-level milling here. So it's interesting, but it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? And then this grind here at the tip, so you got a pry bar that you're not supposed to use for prying. Yeah, good and solid. It's slender, so I mean, to me, that's good because it's not real tall this way. So this is easy in the pocket. I've carried this. I've had this for 3 weeks at least. So I have carried it. When I first got it, I was just so happy that it was back to the olden times. You know, olden times like 6 years ago. A lot has happened in the last 6 years, has it not? Let's not go there. And you know what? A very muted pocket clip. Very muted. I mean, pocket. Flipper tab. And the pocket clip is pretty muted too. It's long, but I mean, it's scrawny, isn't it? But it's kind of in line with the overall design. Now, you're saying, can you do this fuller? And you can. And I've, you know, been playing with it a lot, but yeah, I mean, you're going to have to train yourself to get up near the, and you don't want to, because you're better off further back for leverage reasons to kick a knife open. That way, if you're going to finger flick it. But this is going to force you to get closer to the fulcrum here, to the pivot. So you can do that. It's just not as intuitive to do that because you really need to get into this area here. So you're getting up almost as far forward on that blade as you can. And it's a long blade, so maybe a little bit of wrist, you know, maybe a little to do that. But you can do it. Otherwise, flipper tab, and flipper tab ain't just hanging out there for God and country either, is it? It's pretty muted, so, but this gives it a nice, clean, easy look, too. So, yeah, that way, boy, that's a knife, but it doesn't feel like that much. I mean, even though that blade's blazingly long, it doesn't feel like that much because in the hand, it doesn't feel like a whole lot. I like this, and it's reasonable. The price, I thought, was fairly reasonable. I guess $259. There's so much out there that's like $375 to $500 that I don't think $259 is just asking a whole lot. And remember, LTK is your discount code. You almost get $26 off this price, and they ain't adding tax or shipping. So where are you? $2.25? Okay, I think that's damn near a bargain, to tell you the truth. So there's your stats on it, blah, blah, blah. And oh, by the way, here's all the different stuff you can get. You want it in black? You want it in blue with the black blade? You want it in bronze with this, with whatever this blade is, stone washy, and or what I got. So, I mean, oh, here's my silver. I'm sorry. And then there's the bronze there. But there's my balance point. Easy to find. Just a little over 4 ounces for basically a 9-inch knife, 4-inch blade. I mean, that's pretty damn light. At what, 117 grams? That's pretty light, and it does feel light. And the pass-through's really easy to get into and disengage the blade. It's pretty quick over the detemp ball, drops. The flow is nice on the design. Here's blade to handle length. That's everything. No, I can't touch it. Okay, and you're protected here too. Got nice, and it looks complete, you know, with the nice back spacer. So really, for basically, what are you paying? $2.25 after discount. Yeah, I like it. Get it in bronze, get it in blue, get it in silver, get it in black. And but me, I couldn't resist it. When I saw the size and everything, I just took me back. And this is the Wii knives I really like. No real compromise here. It's a big knife, okay? That's just the way it is. But it's light. It's not tall. It doesn't take up a lot of pocket real estate. But it's definitely not a little gent carry, okay? So, of course, you have now forced me to go retro. And so, remember the old Star hardware here? But this is a 614. I kept thinking it was the 714 or whatever it was, but no. This is still the best knife Wii Knives has ever made. Okay. Just thought I'd give you a look at it. Yes, of course you must have one. And who's this? The Bony Buddy lanyard thing, Freddy. But it's this baby is as sweet as butter. M390 drop like drops from heaven. And oh baby, she tells you she's dropping too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This one, keep her forever. And then my 909 Synchro Integral. See, these are the knives, the legendary knives from Wii Knives that we all know and love so much from the past. Now let's take this one apart. What the hell? Ooh, you don't want to come apart. Not badly, do you? But you are. Regardless. And there goes the surround for the pivot. So those are off. See, that's got to be titanium stuff right there. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It looks like it's got some kind of anode to it. No, it's not magnetic. No, not at all. Put them back here. Okay, how about the rest of you hooligans? Well, they got it locked down. Okay. I mean, if you're going to be like that, that's almost rude. Oh, well, this is not. This one's easy. Okay. And, of course, they aren't magnetic, so... looks like the inside and outside screws are different length. The inside screw is longer. That's kind of strange. We will find out more shortly. And then there's a body screw. And there's another body screw. So let's not forget you. Okay. And you go over with that guy, and you are the same size. Okay. And let's do it gently, easily. A lot of weight relieving there. No wonder the thing's as light as it is. Look at that. Here. Of course, then the backspacer fits across here. Hardened steel insert, ceramic detent ball, over travel stop, blade stop, and of course a steel washer. Okay, nothing too significant there. And then your ceramic bearings. And what are we doing here? Okay, so we've got a little notch milled in here, and it matches the notch under the cap right here. So yeah, that keeps that from turning. And that's how they're doing it these days. Boy, that's pretty significant weight relieving there. They took a lot out. They kept it light though. And just an FYI, you can see they've got the number on the blade, 88 of 260. And over here, the S35VN. So 88 260 S35VN, which wasn't apparent when the knife was assembled. So what's old is new again, right? The Reaver and WE knives going right down and saying, let's do it again. Get my Synchro out here. What do you think? I think my Synchro is good, and number one, ain't no clowning around with that. There's my 614. Ooh, baby. Now there's some knives for you right there, buddy. Take care. You know what we do. We love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.